Hello, everyone. I'm Kira Phillips. Right now, we have breaking news to bring to you out of New York. WABC, our affiliate, now reporting that a bus carrying high school students has overturned and rolled down an embankment off I-84 in Orange County. That's about 70 miles northwest of New York City. We're looking at the live pictures. You can see emergency crews on the scene there. Our affiliate reporting that the students are members of a high school band from Farmingdale High School on Long Island, and that they were traveling to a music event in Pennsylvania. Joining me now, ABC News senior investigative reporter Aaron Katersky. So, Aaron, just bring us up to date on what you've been able to confirm and what you've learned. We're hearing now 5 kids in critical condition and 1 fatality at this point.
1 fatality at least, according to the New York State Police, along with several of the high school students in critical condition. All told, there were more than 40 students from Farmingdale High School on Long Island on this charter bus as it was traveling along Interstate 84 in Orange County. The town where it went off the interstate and down this embankment and came to rest on its side is Wawayanda. It's near Goshen, New York. And the state police have said that they have closed off the Interstate 84 at exit 15A, and they're instructing everybody who may have an interest in this bus or students who are on board. Families can go to the Orange County Community College to try and get reunited with victims. But the New York State Police telling us, Kira, at least 1 person is dead. Several are in critical condition after this bus left Interstate 84 down the embankment and came to rest on its side. The circumstances of why the accident happened are not known, and it's not known specifically who was killed and who the injured are, but we know that this band from Farmingdale on Long Island was headed toward a band camp in Pennsylvania. The Orange County executive in charge of the area is in touch with the Nassau County executive on Long Island, since that's where these students were from. But there's a lot more to learn here, Kara.
And we were listening, Aaron, to the affiliate coverage from our ABC affiliate there, mentioning something about seat belts, that they were hearing or getting word that these kids were not belted in. Have you heard anything, been able to confirm anything? Did you hear that conversation among the anchors there via our affiliate as well?
Heard a little bit of it, but in many cases, these charter buses either don't have seatbelts, or if they do, there's no requirement that the kids need to be buckled up. And so whether they were actually wearing seatbelts is probably an open question. But if you had to guess, you'd tend to doubt it, as they were traveling from Farmingdale on Long Island in Nassau County, about Middle Island or so, and then making their way over the Throgs Neck Bridge probably, and up into Orange County en route to Pennsylvania, or wherever it is they were heading. The exact route isn't exactly clear, but whether they were wearing seatbelts, I would tend to doubt it. And you can see now that the authorities are examining pieces of the bus that fell off in this horrific crash, and they have a ladder extended to no doubt try and that's how they may have extracted people through the windows. There have been a number of ambulances staged on the highway, on the interstate itself, with people going down this embankment to try and get to as many of the kids on board as they could.
So a couple of questions here. I'm just following our affiliate, our ABC affiliate, Channel 7, that's WABC, based in New York. They're actually right next to where our network headquarters are, Aaron. And they are reporting, and just tell me if you've been able to confirm this, you did report that 1 person has been killed, 5 in critical condition, but our affiliate is saying at least 46 people were injured when this bus carrying the high school students actually rolled down the embankment there in Orange County. Are you hearing possibly 46 injured as well, 5 of those critical?
Per state police, there were 46 kids from Farmingdale from the Farmingdale School District on Long Island headed to Greeley, Pennsylvania for a band camp. This is according to a statement from the Farmingdale School District. Police and emergency responders are on the scene, the statement says, as well as district administration, and they'll have an update for us. But of those 46 people, we know several are critically hurt. We know of the one fatality, but who's who isn't yet clear, Kira.
Okay, so Sam Sweeney, I understand we have you with us now, transportation reporter and producer. I think one of the hardest things to hear as we're seeing pictures like this and the fact that we now have confirmed there's loss of life. These are high school band students, probably teachers and others, chaperones on this bus. But the fact that, just tell us what the protocol is for seat belts. I know there's been a lot of talk about chartered buses and school buses and rules and regulations, lack thereof. What do you know about a charter like this and the seat belt protocol?
It really depends on the locality where this bus was registered. Was it registered in New York or some state where these seatbelts are required? It's just unclear. It's too early to tell what the exact rules were for this particular bus. But this has been the ongoing battle. The NTSB, the National Transportation Safety Board, has been asking for seatbelts to be put into buses for these exact situations. We've seen a number of school bus crashes over just the last couple of weeks where seatbelts could have played a difference. Now, of course, it's very early to know what happened, but when you look at the pictures here from the chopper and you see how it went down the embankment and then came to a stop here in what looks like a ravine, and the impact that those children possibly and likely faced when they hit the ground there, it would be substantial and could cause a number of injuries, as we heard Aaron there reporting. And then you hear a number of the helicopters that went on standby immediately and all the ambulances that responded to the scene. You know, 20 ambulances were cleared alone to St. Luke's Hospital there. Close to this crash scene. So it's a wide-ranging response to this, but of course, it's what no parent wants to hear.
And that is the truth. Speaking as a parent, for sure, it just tugs at your heartstrings, especially the fact that my son is in his school band, and that's the first thing that was going through my mind as I was hearing about this and seeing this. And if you're just tuning in and joining us here on ABC News Live, at the top of the hour, you are looking at live pictures now out of New York, where one person has now been reported dead, 5 in critical condition, up to 46 passengers on this bus carrying high school students. It overturned and rolled down an embankment just off of I-84 there in Orange County. That's about 70 miles northwest of New York City. WABC says that the students are members of a band camp at Farmingdale High School on Long Island, actually part of a high school band. They were heading to band camp, actually, in Pennsylvania. With me now is investigative reporter Aaron Katersky, who's been confirming details for us, along with our transportation reporter and producer, Sam Sweeney. So Sam or Aaron, let me know, because parents could be watching this, clearly panicking, wanting to know if their child is okay or not. Is there a way, is there just a spot or a place they can call, a meeting spot anywhere close? How do parents find out about their child or anyone they may have known on that bus?
Kira, we're told from the New York State Police the reunification area is going to be at the Orange County Community College. It appears the school district in Farmingdale on Long Island is taking the lead in notifying parents. They've put out this statement acknowledging what is so evident from these dreadful pictures about the accident, and they're in touch with the families of the 46 or so students, members of the band that were on board. Then the families, if they need a place to go, are being told to head to the Orange County Community College, and that's where state police and other officials will meet them, and reunifications can happen. They were probably on the bus for well over an hour, given how long the trip takes. and it's there on Interstate 84 where the bus went down the embankment and crashed onto its side. Interstate 84 has been closed at exit 15A, and so traffic is backed up for quite a bit as police focus now on their rescue efforts, any recovery that needs to be done, because we do understand there is, Kira, one fatality.
And Sam, clearly, as we continue to learn more about the victims, one life lost already, 5 in critical condition. We know that at least 46 passengers were on that chartered bus as the high school band was headed to this band camp. We don't know what happened. We don't know why the bus went off the embankment and started rolling. Do we have any information with regard to the bus driver or how many chaperones were on board, band teachers, other parents, any more details? And then maybe you could add to the investigative part of this, too. It's crucial, clearly, not to move anything around the scene here, as investigators immediately will be trying to figure out what went wrong. If it was something with the bus, if it was something on the road. A lot of questions, clearly.
Exactly, and New York State Police are going to secure this scene, and they're going to begin this investigation. But what will likely happen is the National Transportation Safety Board will launch what's called a GO team. These are their experts who work with these sort of mass casualty bus situations, and they will launch from Washington up to New York, and they will work in conjunction with New York State Police to try to figure out exactly what happened here. Was there some sort of, car that got in front of this bus and they went off the road? Was there potentially the bus driver fell asleep? There are so many options, possibilities that could have happened in this situation. They will look at exactly what happened. Perhaps there was an onboard camera that will give them clues. But these investigations take time. They will methodically go through this crash scene. It will likely remain closed. This section of the road remain closed for several hours, if not through tomorrow morning and the rush hour. And they will go through piece by piece to try to figure out exactly what happened here. And the ultimate goal here is to determine what happened and then how to prevent this sort of thing from happening again.
Aaron or Sam, just real quickly, because we were just looking at pictures of law enforcement and rescue crews methodically going through the bushes and the trees there, sprawled out in a long line. Do we know if everybody has been taken out of the bus, or if it's possible they are looking for other passengers still? Can we confirm if indeed the bus is now empty, or this is still a recovery situation?
Kira, we can't confirm that the bus is empty at this point. It's been some time since the accident occurred, so you'd hope. But you did see that line of state police troopers go down the embankment and go through the brush, undoubtedly looking for some evidence to see if there are any pieces of the bus that need to be marked and eventually recovered, likely by the NTSB, assuming the NTSB moves in to take the lead on the investigation. And the only clue that the bus may in fact be empty is that we don't see anyone up on that ladder that's been extended to get into the window. But we don't know if anybody's working inside. There's still a number of ambulances there on Interstate 84 waiting just in case, and it appears there may be some paramedics working on people on the ground. But Kira, we're still waiting for confirmation that everybody has in fact been evacuated from the bus.
Clearly a heartbreaking story out of Orange County, New York there. We'll continue to follow it, bring updates as we get them. Aaron Katersky, Sam Sweeney, thank you so much. All right, we're moving on now to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. He is visiting our nation's capital, roaming the hallways of Congress and the Pentagon right now, trying to sway leaders and lawmakers to approve more aid for Ukraine. He is going to make his way over to the White House shortly. President Biden is expected to announce a new security package for Ukraine worth hundreds of millions of dollars, money already approved by Congress. By the way, our White House correspondent Karen Travers joins me now, along with Jay